Hello mga kabibig! Welcome back sa ating bagong YouTube channel. Ito ang pinakamaingay ng YouTuber sa balat ng YouTube. Ako si Kabibig, maglabag-labag na with evidence na kung hindi pa na talaga natatapos itong issue ni Corina Sanchez versus Vico Soto. Kasali na rin si Julius Babaw. Itong former ABS-CBN reporter na si Nico Bawa, may nilantad na sikreto na di umano'y may mga listahan ng mga media man at anchor man na binabayaran ng mga either politiko o mga businessman. Naku po, grabing iskandalo naman to Nico Bawa. Pero later, babasahin natin ang statement ni Nico Bawa. Ito yung former ABS-CBN reporter. So, uunahin muna natin itong si Corina Sanchez kung saan sinagot niya ang isang katanungan ng isang Instagram follower niya. Opo. Nang post kasi si Corina Sanchez sa kanyang Instagram kung saan nagbakasyon si Corina Sanchez sa Hong Kong ngayon. At I think meron siyang meet and greet sa mga OFW. At itong mga kabibig, grabe. Sabi ng isang net, sige, i-share ko sa inyo ha, kung ano ang na-find out ko. Naku, grabe mga kabibig, kalerki. Sabi ni Corina, I think Vico needs to apology. Oh, ito na kabibig, oh, ito ang sagot. Ito ang tanong. Ma'am Corina, sabi dito, Ma'am Corina, I really respect you. Oh, I really respect you, pero totoo ba ang aligasyon na nabayaran kayo? Please enlighten us. Sabi ni Corina, hindi totoo. Not me. No gifts. So, di ba dapat mag-apologize si Mayor? Oh. No apology daw, sabi ni Proud Parasite. No to me, sabi ni Corina, hindi ako. Hindi ako binabayaran at hindi ako bayaran. Walang mga regalong nakakarating sa akin at hindi ako tumatanggap na regalo. So, di ba dapat mag-apologize si Mayor sa akin? Hala kabibig. Ano ang inyong reaction hinggil dito na sabi ni Corina, kailangan mag-apologize si Mayor sa akin? Kasi hindi na yan maganda na para yatang nababahira ng aking pangalan ng hindi magandang balita. Diba? Well, in fact, hindi naman pinalanganan or nag-drain drop si Vico Soto, either Corina or Julius Babaw, pero ang kanyang pinost na mga picture is Corina Sanchez at Julius Babaw. So si Corina naman sumagot na hindi totoo yan. Kahit informal way ito ng pagsagot ni Corina, I think this is her way of telling people na hindi totoo yan. No, hindi ako bayaran, hindi totoo yan, not to me, no gifts. So, di ba dapat mag-apologize si Mayor? Naku, mag-apologize nga ba si Vico Soto nitong parinig ni Corina sa kanya? Di ba? Demand na ba ito ni Corina na kailangan mag-apologize si Vico Soto sa kanya? For me, this is an informal way of demanding Vico Soto to apologize Corina Sanchez, di ba? Kasi sabi niya, so, di ba, dapat mag-apologize si Mayor? Oh, mga kabibig, ano ang inyong reaction hinggil dito? Kailangan bang mag-apologize ni Mayor Vico Soto kay Corina Sanchez at Julius Babaw? Ngayong sinabi ni Julius Babaw na it's not true na binayaran sila or nakatanggap sila ng bayad sa mag-asawang Diskaya. Sabi ni Corina, it's not true. No gifts, no giving of bayad-bayad. So, kailangan kailangan ba talaga so, di ba dapat mag-apologize si Mayor? Yun, mga bibig ha, yun ang statement, ang sagot ni Corina Sanchez sa isang IG follower niya na nagtanong. Kasi gusto ng IG follower na i-enlighten na totoo ba ito or hindi. Sumagot naman si Corina, it's not true. So, di ba kailangan mag-apologize si Mayor nito? Oh, makakarating kaya ito ni Mayor Vico na i-share nyo, i-like nyo. Comment below, Mayor Vico, kailangan mo bang mag-apologize kay Corina Sanchez? Nako mga kabibig, heto na ang maiinit na intriga. Itong si Nico Bawa, former ABS-CBN reporter Nico Bawa, may mga pasabog din na nilantad na mga sikreto. Panahon ito ng Napoles case. at kanyang isinasalaysay kung ano ang kanyang experience. Naku, ano ba yung experience niya, Nico Bawa? Ito, kabibig, i-share ko sa inyo, itong nakita ko lang ha. Ito, Nico, former ABS-CBN reporter Nico Bawa reveals frustration at being blocked to obtain any scoop about the Napoles case. Na-block pala si Nico Bawa. Bakit na-block si Nico Bawa? Ito ang storya ni Nico Bawa. Ito pala. Ito, basahin natin ha. Ito. One of my biggest frustration was the pork barrel scam in 2013. Weeks before the story broke, only a handful of reporters knew how Janet Napoles allegedly abducted and detained Binhur Luy and how the NBI rescued him. The NBI requested us then to not report that rescue operation because they were still in the process of validating Luy's claim. They only knew about the full extent of Napoles' ties to the government official after he was secured by the agents. After that, Napoles at the time was friends with senators, congressmen, reporters, anchors, general, congressman ha, senador, reporter pa, anchors, may marami palang friendship si Napoles, generals, society figures, and members of the clergy even. Not very different from the contractors and wives of the contractors that you have seen in vlogs. This was the largest corruption case the NBI had ever handled. Luy and the DOJ knew that they needed help from the media in accurately explaining the whole scam and that there was due process. That were very much aware that aside from Napoles, they were going against old and powerful political clans. Na, in fairness, tumapad kaming apat sa usapan, Inquirer, GMA, ABS, and TV5. And that doesn't happen very often, lol. No story came out. We saw the value rin kasi of waiting for the agents to complete at least most of the documentary evidence, then reporting it piecemeal, which might jeopardize the whole investigation. Tama din naman, di ba? Pero on the sidewalls, we were all trying to get first access to the sworn statements, an interview with Luy and the other whistleblowers. But the NBI chief then told me, ayaw sa ABS ni Luy. Kako bakit? He didn't explain. Ayaw lang daw talaga. Bakit? Di ba? Next. I knew that the agents vouched for me kasi nakiusap ako. Hindi ako Henry Umaga Diaz level, syempre, pero matino akong reporter at maayos record ko. So why refuse? So unang akala ko baka he's really a Kapuso fan or whatever. Kawawa naman si Nico Bawa. Na-block talaga siya. I insisted that I get to talk to him kasi feeling ko I can convince him and I'm really just makulit. So when we talk, more like I begged lol for even just a short interview. I was arguing that it would be in his best interest to give the story to us as well. And he said sorry, but no. Kausapin ko lang daw si Chief. I had a feeling na nahiya lang siya sa akin. It was later explained to me that some of the whistleblowers personally knew that certain reporters and anchors were in a payola funded by the scam. I was amused by that list. Kasi bukod sa political reporters, may showbiz reporters din. Marami sila. And they came from different media outfits. In the list was an anchorman who I worked with. Sino itong anchorman na sinabi ni Nico Bawa na nakatrabaho niya? Or nakatrabaho niya? And that cost me the story. Yun pala kung bakit blacklist ayaw na magpa-interview si Luy sa kanya kasi merong anchorman na katrabaho ni Nico Bawa na nandun sa listahan ng mga whistleblowers na kung saan alam na binabayaran. Bribery in the industry, much like in the government, It's hard to prove. There are red flags though, and you can tell. Alam mo na yun, kumbaga. With this particular anchor, maraming naghihinala. Hala! Pero in this instance, may nag-confirm. And I didn't have any reason to doubt. Whoa! Nico Bawa, pa-blind item ka naman dyan. Sino yung anchor na yan? Pero sabi niya, in the list was an anchorman who I worked with. And that cost me the story. Oh, ito pa. I was so asar with the whole thing. So there was this one time I saw this anchor walking across the hallway. I taunted him and said, "Hi, baka matulungan mo ako. Ayaw magpa-interview sa akin ng whistleblowers. Sabi nila, kausapin daw kita. Close daw kayo ni Janet." He froze. So lalaki, hindi babae. He froze and stammered that kakilala lang daw niya. Oh, sino he na nakasalubong ni Nico Bawa sa isang hallway at talagang Nico Bawa is trying his best to get the meat of the story. So, sinabihan niya ang isang anchorman na, "Huy, tulong naman. Baka tulungan mo ako. Ayaw magpa-interview ang mga whistleblowers kasi." So, sabi nila, close na kayo ni Janet Napoles. Hala. TBF, the other network didn't get that access either. In hindsight, ang galing ng management ng Inquirer before, helmed by Mrs. Magsanok. They earned the trust of the whistleblowers by assuring them that their stories would receive the careful attention that it deserves and that only a very few limited number of people would be involved. Specifically, their NBI reporter Nancy Carvajal, dapat ganun ang ginawa namin. Oh. I always tell this story to young reporters as a warning that bribes aren't worth it. Bukod sa mali. Sure, we're poor, but do you want to be depraved as well? It's a small industry where a lot of old reporters retire to become fixers. Oh, and we talk about these things in our own circles. Mahiya ka dapat kapag alam mong mapag-uusapan ka sa ganyang paraan. Nako, yan ang isinare ni Nico Bawa. Sino kaya itong anchorman na katrabaho niya na kung saan nandun sa listahan ng mga nandun sa listahan ng mga bayarang media? Hindi lang media, may mga showbiz reporters pa na binayaran, mga kabibig. Ang sinabi ni Nico Bawa. Nako, kalerki ito si Nico Bawa, ha? Hindi sumasakay si Nico Bawa sa trending news ngayon. Hindi, kundi shinare niya lang kung ano yung experience niya at kung totoo ba na may mangyaring bayaran, na may nangyaring kontratahan ba sa mga reporters. Meron nga. Kinonfirm naman ni Nico Bawa na meron. Diba? Na-shock nga si Nico Napoles, diba? Sabi niya dito, saan dito, It was later explained to me that some of the whistleblowers personally knew that certain reporters and anchors were in a payola funded by the scam. I was amused by that list. Kasi bukod sa political reporters, may showbiz reporters din. Marami sila, and they came from different media outfits. In the list was an anchorman who I work with, and that cost me the story. Of course, yung mga whistleblowers, hindi talaga maniniwala sa'yo kasi posibleng kung anong sasabihin nila, maniniwala sa, ay, taga-ABS yan. Oo, may ano dyan, may binayaran na police dyan. So, baka hindi maging totoo ang kanilang mga re-report tungkol sa atin. Baka siraan pa tayo. So, ang Inquirer pala ang nakakuha ng tiwala ng mga whistleblowers. So, it means walang binayaran sa Inquirer. Wala sa listahan ng mga reporters sa Inquirer, mga kabibig. So yun, kabibig, ang isinare ni Nico Bawa na talagang totoo. Pero inamin ni Karen, inamin ni Corina Sanchez, ni Karen Davila na meron. meron niya nag-contact sa kanya na babayaran kita, name your price. Pero sabi ni Karen, ayokong madumisan yung pangalan ko. Kay Corina Sanchez naman, sa isang IG follower, sinagot niya na hindi totoo, no gifts, tapos hindi siya nakatanggap ng pera or bayad, o kailangan ba talaga, so kailangan na ngayon mag-apology si Mayor Vico Soto. So yun kabibig ha, tatlo na or apat na bang mga media men or reporters ang nag-share, nagsalita sa kanilang mga na-experience. Totoo ba? Hindi. Mas lalong pinag-usapan ngayon si Karen Davila. Mas marami ang napahanga sa integridad ni Karen Davila na kung saan inaayawan niya ang mga lalapit sa kanya at babayaran siya para siraan or i-twist ang story. Diba mga kabibig? So, yun lang kabibig ang ating libak-libak for today. Nagdedemand kaya si Corina Sanchez ng apology kay Vico Soto. Sino kaya itong anchorman na sinasabi ni Nico Bawa na nandoon sa listahan ni Napoles? At until now ba ngayon ay ganun pa rin ang kalakaran ng mga ibang anchorman, mga reporters, pati showbiz reporters din? Oh, grabe. Shocking, no? Yun lang kabibig. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Bye, everyone. See you next time.